Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday and happy hashtag Deck the Year 2025 at Penny's Crafty Creations. We upload on Thursdays. You can do one every Thursday, one a month, several a month. I tend to do more than I should. So, Penny has a great channel. If you don't know her, go on over and check out her videos. She's very creative and she's very good at ATCs. And she operates the collaboration for us, the open collaboration. Anybody can get in. So I want to show you what I have. If I can find it. Why, yes, here it is. This is one of those, do I have I think I have an extra one here somewhere, but I don't know what I did with it. I bought a deck of cards that had Wizard of Oz back on it, so that you could, here they are. I put them away. That's my trouble. I never put things away. I bought this pack on Amazon, and it had a bunch of Wizard of Oz like pictures like this. So this is the King of Hearts, and it was the Tin Man on the, inside. They were all green on the outside, and I thought, oh, that is so cute. And I got, playing card shape. There is no card on this. I just used a card to cut it out. It's just the shape of a card, a playing card. And, well, except for the one on the inside, there is a card. And so I found one that I thought would go well with kind of like a Halloween dress up, because this will be the last ATC for this collaboration that I do for the month of October. And I always think of Halloween when I think of The Wizard of Oz. I think they used to show it in October. I could be wrong about that. Like The Sound of Music gets shown usually after Thanksgiving. It seems like this was right around Halloween too. So of course he's got hearts on here, and I put some pearls to kind of make it sweet. And then, it's got a hole in it. So I made it so the card is glued to the hole on the inside. And it started out as an envelope with it. I needed to glue that better right there, the edge, but he's glued in tight. Let's see. Oh, and then I edged the edges, kind of a black, kind of an antique-y, greenish black look. On the back, it is, just put my name for my channel, and I'm in Washington State, in Halloween 2025. If you trade cards, sometimes people put information about themselves, their channel name, where they live, what they enjoy doing on YouTube, or just silly little things. I've seen people put favorite color, favorite animal, favorite season, favorite food. And it's a good way to get to know people and, trade back and forth. And you can put one of these in an envelope pretty easy if it's not bumpy. I guess down at my post office, they take their hand and go along the edges and go, oh, it's bumpy. It's going to be a package now. So I try to make them flat if I'm going to mail them. Anyway, I am going to do actually two ATC cards. So this is the one with Penny at Penny's Crafty Creations, and I enjoyed doing it. And I thank Penny for all of her hard work doing this collaboration and shouting us out when we do it. So here's the second one. Let's turn you off and see if I can find the second one. All right, these were Tim Holt's a package of them, and lots of them in one package. There's 6 designs. So there's this one, and you could, 1, 2, 3, 4, you could put 8 ATCs on this if you wanted to. That'd be something. I think I might think about that. Anyway, and then there's this one, and it's just, there's no hole in this. It's just got the round part right here. And this looks more like an index card where you'd put to mark your place in a box of information. This looks like a manila envelope. Is that what you call those? And then this one is kind with a hole in it. Now these are just a little bit too big. They're smaller than an ATC card. I mean, bigger than an ATC card, but not by much. So I just cut, and it worked fine. And so here's the big pile of them. And I'm really liking them. Tim Holtz stuff never disappoints, in my opinion, so far. And I love his inks and his stains and his where he sells word things too, where you get a little notebook, a spiral bound notebook with peel off stickers that say phrases. That's what I'm trying to say. They might say, follow the yellow brick road, or they might say Merry Christmas, and like anything, any phrase you can think of, you can probably find it on there. Okay, so this particular one I'm going to show you now is a collaboration that I am doing with Mimi, and Mimi's Abundant Life is her channel. So it goes October 29th, that's today, to November 5th, and it's an open collaboration. And here's our channel, so you tag us in this, and the channel, the hashtag is going to be hashtag anything fall autumn. Okay, so November Thanksgiving is this month. It's our theme this month. It's not our hashtag. Let me put a hashtag on here. We're both new at this, and so we're trying to help both each other. Hashtag anything fall or autumn. And then November Thanksgiving is the theme. So mine is November because the Thanksgiving I'll do, next month. So here it is. This is another card with a hole in it, and it's upside down. I had a card sent to me by Daphne at my mountain home and kitchen. And I don't know if you can tell or not, but that's a tree trunk right there. And these are beautiful red foliage, giant leaves and stuff. And so I wanted it to look like you were looking out maybe, in the distance, and you see this. And this is a moon. It's not a sticker, it's an ephemera. And it's not quite full yet, but it's almost there. We'll call it a harvest moon, shall we? And then I put some stars on it, and I cut out a leaf, and I did the border. I did some greenish here and some blackish here and some orange around the edges. So I had fun with that, and I didn't write anything on the back of this. So you can see how I was saying that I had to cut it. It would have been a pocket with a hole in it, but it's not now. Anyway, I'm going to tag Tim Holtz in this video. I'm going to tag Mimi's Abundant Life because she's partnering with this. And I'm going to tag Penny at Penny's Crafty Creations so that you can see all of them. Okay, I had some things to bring up here. What were they? Oh, I did a video the other day, and it was where I made shepherd's pie. It's a really popular video. You never know when that's going to happen, for me anyway. And I added flour to the ground beef mixture and stuff, and I used for the first time this. So this does this. You put flour in here, scoop it up, close it, it stays closed, and then you can tap it like this. Super easy. You could use it for flour. I mean, I didn't need a lot of flour. If you needed a lot, you probably would have to do it 2 or 3 times. It does hold a good amount, though. That's a big ball. Anyway, I was thinking, you could use it for putting sugar on donuts that you made or cookies. What else? I thought of some other things. Of course, now I can't think of them, but I wanted to let everybody know because some people said, where'd you get that? So here it is. I don't know how to say that. Hullison Flour Duster is what it's called. It is stainless steel. It comes in this stainless steel color, a dark color, and a gold. And it's on Amazon, and it's only $7.99. I think that's a great deal for stainless steel. It feels good in my hand. It works perfect. I would not put it through the dishwasher. I don't know if you can or can't, but I wouldn't put it through the dishwasher. If you're using it for dry powder, just tap it on your hand and then run cool water over it and let it dry. It's fine, Or however you want to do your dishes. It's up to you. What do we got here? Just show you this part too. I am not being paid to say this. I paid for this with my own money. It is not sponsored. I don't want to get popped for anything like that. Now then, there was something I saw in the news today, which I was like, what? First of all, let me put this down. The company Coca-Cola is pulling Dr. Pepper from the venues and restaurants and replacing it with Mr. Pibb, which is a high caffeine, cherry spicy sort of drink. I've never had a Mr. Pibb. I could like it, but it doesn't sound like it. I'm from everywhere, but I lived most of my life here. And for 8 years in my childhood and teen years, I lived in Oklahoma. So I drank a lot of Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is big down there. I don't know how that's going to go over with people in Oklahoma seeing Dr. Pibb in the restaurants and the venues. If they're going to go to, a football game, which they do, trust me, that's a big deal in Oklahoma, and they can't get their Dr. Pepper, I don't know what they're going to do. But Dr. Pepper's not upset. Dr. Pepper is now owned by itself. It's its own thing now. So, they can put it where they want to put it. They could, make a deal with the places where they play ball. What do you call those places where they play ball? The ball field. Anyway, I'm not going to show you that. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show it to you. It says lab monkeys loose in Mississippi. Did you guys see this on the news? Yes, it's fact. So a truck carrying live monkeys was going down the highway, and it apparently was involved in some sort of an accident. I don't know if it was with another vehicle. It rolled on ice, probably not in Mississippi, or, the driver fell asleep. I don't know, but it overturned and the monkeys went skittering off in various directions. But good news is, because at first, Tulane apparently said something like, these animals have been treated and tested and are carrying some pretty icky things. You're going to have to look this up for yourself because there's different stories. Hepatitis, C19. There was another one, another big one. I can't remember. Do look it up. But now they're saying, no. Oh, herpes. And now they're saying, no, they were healthy monkeys. They're also saying these monkeys are to be shot if you find them. Why, if they're healthy monkeys? Is this the thanks they get for hanging out in the lab with the car? I don't know. It's not funny. The poor little monkeys, I guess they may probably do bite. I mean, they're probably freaked out, scarred. They're not used to being out in the traffic. And so they're going to fight like a monkey. I love that that saying, fight like the third monkey getting on the ark. Yeah, that's where they're going with that. So watch out for monkeys if you're anywhere near Tulane or Mississippi. At least they're not flying monkeys, right? Okay, thanks everybody for watching. And thank you, Penny, again. And thank you, Mimi, again. And I will see you guys tomorrow.